How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Master Beer Reviews. Back to get another review. Hop Butcher time, baby. A little bit of Hop Butcher in the form of their Hoppy Days are here again. A little bit of Equinox and Simcoe hopped American India Pale Ale. Hop Butcher. Dig them. Just like the beers that they produce. Some of the stuff has been hit or miss. It's not like every beer that I've had from them has kind of blown me away. While at the same time, they always intrigue me, and some of them do actually blow me away. So, kind of excited to give this a whirl. Why? A couple reasons. One, I like their beers. Two, I love the can art. That's always a bonus. And three, I'm actually waiting to interview these guys right now. I'm doing a phone interview for my podcast, and got bumped back by about an hour and a half. So, might as well do a beer review. Might as well do one of their beers. Here we go. As far as what's going on here, like I said, Hoppy Days are here again. It's Equinox and Simcoe Hopped American India Pale Ale, 6.5% alcohol by volume. It was packaged 3 weeks ago. It says wet your whistle on the bottom. And they put tasting notes on the back of their cans, and it says berry, citrus peel, tropical fruit. Done and done. Artwork by Dan. I pronounced it because I did a little research because I actually do that shit for the podcast. It says Dan Grezga. I know I've been butchering that now. I actually forget how to pronounce it, but I got it written down, so anyway, sorry for butchering your name, brother. And label-wise, it's cool. I like their sketchiness. I like his art design. The way he does things is pretty cool. And, yeah. They actually sent me a glass. I forgot to bring it in here, so you have to see it in another one. But, yeah. Let's see what we got. Give it a pour. So you're talking about Equinox. Okay. You know, a hop I'm familiar with enough to kind of toss out a bunch of random descriptors off there. I mean, Simcoe needs no introduction. So, yeah, a little cat pee. Hopefully a little bit of fruitiness. Let's see what's going on. Just under a pinky finger. Look at that shit. Just sleep on it, motherfucker. Super creamy, super tight, compact bubbles. And, yeah, she's hazy, but not that super kind of crazy butternut squash haziness to it. You can definitely see through it, at least into it. Get a little bit of kind of light cascading all the way through it, but she's hazy, but not that super kind of turbid craziness that everybody loves so much nowadays. Saving the nose. Not a huge nose. It's definitely giving me like lemon lime. It's citrus notes, but it's very kind of pledgy. I want to say pledge, like that spray pledge. It's not coming off like chemical synthetic like that, but it's that kind of citrus sweetness to it. There's a pulling weedy kind of bitterness to it, but it's kind of floating around in the back there somewhere. It's a sweetness on top of that kind of lemon limey kind of 50-50 Crystal Club soda pledgy kind of thing going on. I know that makes it sound kind of chemically and harsh. That's not how I mean it, but that's what kind of thought process is popping in my head when I take a whiff. Yeah, she smells nice. She smells chuggable. 6.5%. So she's not a session beer. She smells like a kind of almost like lemon dropped beer. I'm getting that much lemon out of it. Gonna dive in. Cheers. Okay. All that lemon pledge then becomes that citrus peel they're talking about in the back there. Big, huge amounts of it. Citrus peel, it's lemon peel, it's lime peel, it's a bunch of citrus-based peels. A little orange in there. Definitely pithy, definitely reminding a whole peel experience from inside and out. That bittering that is kind of weed pulley-like, it still kind of exists there, but it's still kind of floating in the background like you talked about. It's a little bit thinner than I'd expect. Not in a bad way. It lends itself to be chuggable. It's not thin. It's thinner than I expect. It lends itself to being chuggable. But there's this dryness. This overt dryness. I don't know if it's coming from the yeast. I don't know if it's coming off maybe just the way the hops are playing. I don't know. But it's a little bit drier than I'd like it to be in a perfect world. Like almost palate smacking dry. That's kind of like it almost has kind of like West Coast palate smacking resonance without the resonance going on there. That kind of old school kind of hoppiness. So that in itself is kind of intriguing. But yeah, I like it. It's tasty. It's drinkable. Chuggable. 6.5% of how dry it is. Kind of stops short of that. It's impactful in a very soft way. I like the sweetness and the the way the sweetness and the bitterness is balanced. It's that kind of dryness, that palate smacking dryness, kind of just trumps all that. It makes it very kind of aggressive when I don't think it had to be. I think if you drop that out a little bit, it would be just super chuggable and kind of dangerous in a fun way. Well, so yeah, nice, tasty, cool kind of hop combination. Nothing that's blowing away, but at the same time, fun nonetheless. Let's talk about it. It's one of the better IPAs that I've had as of late. It's okay. It's fine. It's definitely on the outside looking in, but way better than a lot of the other ones I've had. I mean, the hop combination itself, it's pretty much what they hang their hand on, or at least I see them hanging their hand on, is the kind of unique kind of hop combinations with trying to tweak beers and mess with them in certain ways that a lot of people don't. That in of itself lends me to enjoy the beer from that sense. But as far as a visceral, knee-jerk reaction, it's tasty, it's fun. I've had better, I've had worse. Definitely not a bad beer. Value and availability, no idea. I'm lucky enough to those crazy sons of bitches send me beers. And leave you with, if you like what we like this. If you want a West Coast IPA with Midwest tendencies without the resininess, even though it gives you that kind of palate smacking dry bitterness, a lot of West Coast IPAs do. It's that Midwest West Coast IPA with a little bit of just subtle over the top East Coast citrusness kind of going on there. It's kind of, I wouldn't say it's a perfect balance of each region when it comes to like how IPAs were kind of old school. I mean, a little bit of haziness adds that little bit of new school, but it's cherry picking specific points from each coast. It's that palate smacking dryness from the west, that kind of little bit herbally, kind of spicy little bit, which I didn't even really talk about all that much, kind of way that kind of Midwest IPA double IPA comes off, and a bit of that kind of citrus, kind of lemon limey, fruity kind of East Coast stuff, but in a very kind of unique deliverable package. If you like that, and if you can decipher what the fuck I just said to the point where you like that, this is worth picking up. Who would have thunk it? There you go. Another review in the books. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers, check that out. If you want to see me doing the more social media stuff, type that into Google. Beer Massive, type that in Google if you want to see me doing the podcasting stuff. I'll be interviewing these guys in about an hour. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice hot butcher for the world beer right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.